The Argentines were well dug in and convinced that the British would never attempt something as foolhardy as storming the mountain at night in these conditions. That underestimation proved their downfall.
Where we could see a lot of movement and a lot of fire coming in, it was coming in both ways. We all opened up, and whatever we could see, we put enough firepower down to let the Marines go forward. You're just waiting for something to go wrong, you know?
Despite what Paul and his comrades suffered that night, a plaque on the site fails to even mention them.
We fought on this mountain, and yet it never comes out. It's always the other regiments have taken that they've done everything. There's no mention on there whatsoever about what the Welsh Guards done on this mountain itself. I don't want this sort of to leave my life all the time, but it never goes away. It was so surreal to be involved in this. And then within a week, I'm walking down the street at home, and it was like two worlds apart. I'd been through hell, and when I went home, it just seemed nothing had changed. Everybody was carrying on with their life. And yet inside, I was hurting a lot. So much. I'd lost too many good friends.
In moments of relaxation, the QE2 seemed more like a luxurious barracks than a transport to war. But while living conditions were good, many soldiers who were later to live through the horrors of Sir Galahad were angered by the petty discipline on board. The soldiers say one guardsman was fined about half a week's wages for cutting his toenails the wrong way. To Guardsman Robert Nichols, it was a futile way to prepare for war.
It's just bullshit in the Guards Regiment. Another one was certain major used to come in and smell underneath your armpits after we just passed the Ascension Islands, and pretty high temperature, and the boat was humid, and he'd smell underneath your armpits.
What was the point of that, do you think?
Who knows? And you're men, you're going to war. You're not just in your barrack room. If it was in your barrack room, it would be a bit different, but it would be downgrading then. But on the way to war, it's a bit disgusting.
We kept getting messages of, you're moving. Where? We didn't know, Just get all your kit together, put it on your back, march down to this one track. And then someone say, well, you're not moving now. Back up to your trench, take your kit off, get sorted back in for the night again. And this was happening just about every day. Morale was slowly going down.
Unhappy to wait at San Carlos, the Welsh Guards set off to march their way round. But deprived of suitable transport to carry their mortars and heavy equipment, they had to give up and turn back.
It's been written that the Welsh Guards were too unfit to march across the Falkland.
I think the guy who ever wrote that wants to get a bit more research done before he starts talking. Because I reckon I could do that with him on my back.